So good morning once again. Welcome to the next class of Ranga's marriage. In the last class, we discussed about that how our narrator was so much pleased with Ranga's behavior, and when Ranga came to meet with our narrator with 2 oranges in the afternoon, our narrator thought that he should arrange the marriage for Ranga, and it would be a great service towards the society as well. So let's start from this page number 19. We're going to start that we're going to start from there, that Ranga had come to meet with our narrator with 2 oranges, and seeing him, and actually narrator thought that he would arrange the marriage for Ranga. For a while we talked about these and that. Then I came to the point, Rangappa, when do you plan to get married? Now it was our narrator's plan to arrange this. So at first they conversed with this topic, that topic. Then our narrator straight cut asked this to Ranga, the Rangappa, when do you plan to get married? I'm not going to meet married now, he said. He told, no, I'm not interested to be married. Why not? Our narrator asked Ranga. I need to find the right girl. I know an officer who got married only 6 months ago. He is about 30 and his wife is 25. I am told. I am told means Ranga told this to narrator. Means it's in passive. Ranga told this narrator that actually he does not want to marry a girl if he doesn't find a right girl. And Ranga told that he knew an officer who got married, and who was 30 years old, and to whom the officer had married, that girl was 25 years old. They will be able to talk lovingly to each other because both of them are mature. So according to Ranga, this couple will able to talk lovingly, and they would understand also each other. Let's say I married a very young girl. She may take my words spoken in love as words spoken in anger. So Ranga is telling that suppose I just married a girl who is not mature enough. So suppose with my love I might have told something to my wife, but because of her immaturity, my wife would think that I have told these words to her out of anger. Means she would not understand my love towards her. She may take, that I told. Recently, a troupe in Bangalore staged the play Sakuntala. You must have heard the name Sakuntala, written by the great poet Kalidas. That Ranga actually told that a troupe, theatrical troupe, they performed this drama, the play Sakuntala. There is no question of Dushwanta falling in love with Sakuntala if she were young, like the peasant brides. Is there? So Ranga actually watched this play, Sakuntala, and we know that in that play, the king Dushwanta, he had fallen in love with Sakuntala when Dushwanta came for hunting. Okay, and in that forest, he saw Sakuntala when Sakuntala in an ashram. Sakuntala used to live there. So the king Dushwanta had fallen in love with Sakuntala. Now, actually, what Ranga had told, that if Sakuntala was not mature, then King Dushwanta would not fall in love with her, isn't it? If Sakuntala was something like this, like the present brides, what would have happened to Kalidas's play? And then what would happen in Kalidas's play, because the theme of this Kalidas's play was the love between Dushwanta and Sakuntala, and an narrator told that if Sakuntala was not mature, then King Dushwanta would not marry her. If one gets married, it should be to a girl who is mature. Otherwise, one should remain a bachelor. That's why I am not marrying now. So this is Ranga's concept about marriage. He told that if anybody wants to marry, he must marry a girl who is mature enough. And our narrator told that Ranga told that up to this, he did not find such a girl who is mature enough. And if, and not only that, according to Ranga, if anybody doesn't find a mature girl, then he should better be a bachelor, but he must not marry an immature girl. And narrator Ranga told that that is the reason that he is not marrying now, because he could not find a mature girl. Is there any other reason? Our narrator asked Ranga, is there any other reason? Now Ranga again continued, a man should marry a girl he admires. What we have now are arranged marriages. How can one admire a girl with milk stain on one side of her face and wetness on the other, or so young that she doesn't even know how to bite her fingers? Now actually wetness in one side, milk stain, bite her fingers, these all actually indicates to an immature girl. Ranga is telling that today arranged marriage is there in our society. The marriages being arranged, it's not love, it's not about love marriage. So Ranga is asking this to our narrator, that how could a person marry a girl from whom, from that from the mouth of that girl, that milk stain is coming, means the girl is a feeding baby. Not only that, wetness in one side means the girl recurrently cries, because the girl plays with his toys, with his doll, with her doll, with her toys, and recurrently cries. So the girl is not mature. So how could a man should marry an immature girl? One a neem fruit and the other a bitter gourd. The narrator had actually told, oh, there's a neem fruit and one is bitter gourd, means as he has given the example of the girl having milk stain from her mouth, or wetness in her cheeks, one side wetness. So our narrator had compared it, oh, one bitter gourd and one neem fruit, means both are very bitter in taste, we know. Exactly, Ranga said laughingly, and Ranga told, yes, exactly, means as if this is Ranga's concept, that whenever he would not get a mature girl to marry, he is not going to marry. I was distressed that the boy, who I thought would make a good husband, had decided to remain a bachelor. So at this our narrator was distressed, was somehow disheartened, because our narrator already had decided that he would arrange the marriage for Ranga, because Ranga would be a good husband. But the boy is not ready to marry, and the boy has decided to be a bachelor if he could not find a mature girl. After chatting for a little longer, Ranga left. Then after chatting, they changed their topic, and Ranga chatted with our narrator. He left. I made up my mind right then that I would get him married, and as if our narrator has taken it as a challenge, and our narrator actually made his mind that he would arrange all these, and he would actually, then I would get him married. This is our narrator's challenge. Rama Rao's niece, a pretty girl of 11, had come to stay with him. Now narrator is giving us a description of the heroine of this story. Ranga is the hero. Now come and let us know about the girl. Now Rama Rao's niece, Rama Rao is our narrator's neighbor, a pretty girl of 11 had come to stay with him. She was from a big town, so she knew how to play the veena and the harmonium. She also had a sweet voice. Both her parents had died, and her uncle had brought her home. Ranga was just the boy for her, and she the most suitable bride for him. So our narrator had made the plan. Our narrator knew Ranga very much. Our narrator believed that Ranga would be a good husband, and our narrator also knew the niece of Rama Rao. Rama Rao's niece, actually the name has not been told. Rama Rao's niece, actually she had lost her parents, both her parents, and she had come to live with her uncle. And as she used to live in a big city, so she knew how to play veena and harmonium. And our narrator actually decided in his mind that Ranga and that girl must be married to each other. Since I was a frequent visitor to Rama Rao's place, the girl was quite free with me. I completely forgot to mention her name. Ratna it was. The very next morning I went to their house and told Rama Rao's wife, I will send some buttermilk for you. Ask Ratna to fetch it. So with the plan in his mind, our narrator told that he frequently visited Rama Rao's house So Ratna, Rama Rao's niece, was very much free to our narrator. So our narrator, with that plan, next morning our narrator went to Rama Rao's house, and there he told Rama Rao's wife that please ask Ratna, he told that please send Ratna to my house, I will give some buttermilk for you, and she would take it for you. Ratna came. It was a Friday, so she was wearing a grand sari, Ratna came. I told her to sit in my room and requested her to sing a song. I sent for Ranga. So this is the plan, because our narrator's plan was to arrange the marriage between Ranga and Ratna. Ratna had already come in our narrator's house for taking this buttermilk, as our narrator had already intimated Ratna's aunt. So Ratna came, and now our narrator actually requested Ratna to sing a song. And not only that, narrator also sent for means called Ranga in the same time. And narrator's plan was just to arrange the meeting between Ranga and Ratna. While she was singing the song Krishnamurti in front of my eyes, Ranga reached the door. Now here Krishnamurti means it denotes to Lord Krishna, and actually Ratna was singing the song about Lord Krishna. And at that time, when the girl was singing the song, Ratna reached to the door. Ranga reached to the door. Ranga did not enter the room. He stopped at the threshold. He was just actually stopping there, just outside the door. He did not want the singing to stop, but was curious to see the singer. Carefully, he peeped in. The light coming into the room was blocked. Ratna looked up and, seeing a stranger there, abruptly stopped. Now, actually, Ranga did not want to stop the song. That is why he was standing outside the door. But out of curiosity, he just peeped in once. Okay, and because of the deflection of the light in the door, Ratna actually saw that some stranger means unknown person, was standing just outside the door, and abruptly Ratna stopped her singing. That Ranga also did not want, but actually Ratna stopped the singing. Suppose you buy the best quality mango. Now see what was Ranga's condition at the sudden stoppage of this song. Our narrator has explained it by giving an example. That suppose you buy the best quality mango. Yes, this is the season of mango, so mango will be available in the market. So you eat it slowly, savoring its peel before biting into its juicy flesh. So narrator is giving that suppose you are a mango lover, and you have brought a best quality mango, and you just want to enjoy the mango, you want to eat every part of it. Here that you eat it slowly, savoring its peel. At first you were just swallowing its peel, and then you just give a bite into its juicy flesh. You do not want to waste any part of it. And I told that the mango was so tasty that you don't want to waste any part of that mango. Before you take another bite, the fruit slips out of your hand and falls to the ground. Now, how do you feel? Now, narrator is telling that suppose being a true mango lover, if whenever you are enjoying of eating that mango, but all of a sudden, just you have not taken a bite of this mango, you tasted a juice of that mango, and the whole mango is still to be eaten, and that time it had slipped from your hand. Then what do you do then? Ranga's face showed the same disappointment when the singing stopped. So that mango lover must be very much disappointed, must be very much distressed, as he could not enjoy the mango. Such is the case for Ranga, because Ranga wanted to listen the song, but abruptly the song was stopped. That is why Ranga's face also showed that same disappointment when the song was stopped. Now, what to do? You sent for me, he asked as he came in and sat on a chair. Now, Ranga entered the room and he just told our narrator that you sent for me, or you called me. What for? Ratna stood at a distance, her head lowered. Ratna actually feeling, Ratna also felt shy seeing an unknown, an unfamiliar person to have to come here. So she was standing at a distance and with her head lowered. Ranga repeatedly glanced at her. Ranga was looking at Ratna. Once our eyes met and he looked very embarrassed. No one spoke for a long time. So our narrator could see that Ranga was looking at Ratna every now and then, and once our narrator's eyes met with Ranga's eyes, and Ranga was actually felt Ranga was very much shameful in that time, and then he also did not look at our narrator's face for a long time. It was my cousin in that, it was my coming in that stopped the singing. Let me leave. Then Ranga broke the silence by telling that, oh, as I have come, so the singing had stopped. So I am going. Words, mere words. The fellow said the word that he would leave but did not make a move. Our narrator is joking. Words. This is word, because seeing the first appearance of Ranga, our narrator realized that he liked Ratna. And that is why he, times and again, he was looking at Ratna. But still, he was telling that as I have come, that's why the song has been stopped. So let me leave from there. I want to leave from there. Our narrator told, this is words, mere words. The fellow said he would leave but did not make a move. How can one expect words to match actions in these days of Kali Yuga? Our narrator is telling this is Kali Yuga. So here there is no matching between words and work. What we tell and what we do, it's just opposite, because this is not our fault. This is the fault of this time. This is Kali Yuga. So our narrator told that how can we believe, or how can we expect that what Ranga is telling, that he really wants to go from there, but actually he doesn't want to go from there because he liked Ratna. And that is why our narrator told that there is no matching between words and works. Ratna ran inside, overcome by shyness, and at this Ranga went inside. You can see the picture. This is the picture that I told you in the pre-reading also. So Ratna came to in another room in Rama Rao, in narrator's house. After a while, Ranga asked, "Who is that girl, Swami?" Calling our narrator as Swami. Now Ranga asks this question to our narrator. Who is that girl, Swami? Who is that inside? The lion wanted to know. Again, our narrator is giving this answer in a roundabout way. Our narrator is always wants to make joke and giving answer in an indirect way. Now our narrator is giving this answer to Ranga. Oh, who is inside? The lion wanted to know. Does it matter who I am? Okay,